This is the window of your computer. You go to your Adobe Premiere Pro. This is your Adobe Premiere Pro. This is the window. You go to new project. You open the new project and you see a window like this. This is the location and this is the name of your project. Then you go to the name of your project, highlight the untitled there so you can type in your own name. That's the name of the project you're about to work. After that, go to the browse mode, click on it and open it. This is where you will save the work you're about to create. You can see a name folder there. Now I want to save in desktop. That's why I clicked on the desktop. Then I'll create a new folder. I right click on the computer, then I'll go to the new folder and I'll create a new folder and I type in the same name that I typed on the surface of the on the beginning. Then I go to the folder, I tap the same name, then I go back and I click open on that new project. Then I went back and I click select folder. You click OK. So you go back to your settings. I'm going to digital video, which is PAL. I don't want to go to NTXC because it is black and white. We are using colored here, so that's why I go to DV PAL and I'm going straight to wide screen because television, television, which is in block form. Now we are using flat screen and other mode, iPad, which is appearing in a wide screen. That's why I choose wide screen. You can see it. You go down, you can see sequence name, highlight it, then type in the same name you typed on the project. Go down and click OK. This window appears. This is Adobe editing window. You can see. Now you go at the right side, you can see history of the work you will import, then the project, the effects of the Adobe. When I go to the file, I click on it, you can see import. The window is not bright. I go to import, I click on import and something like this appear. Then I have to go straight to the folder where the work I saved is. Then I save the pictures on the desktop. That's why I'm clicking on the desktop, and I click on the desktop. This is the file that I'm looking for. I just click on it, then I go straight to import. I click on it and the whole picture is importing inside the Adobe editing suite. This is the folder here. Double click on the folder and the whole files will appear. This is the whole picture. You can choose to scroll up and down to see the beginning and the end of this picture and to allow it to generate. Now I go to the empty space at the side of this window and hold the mouse, then I highlighted all the pictures and you can see me carrying the pictures. I dragged it out to the editing first, editing window, then you can see me placing it on the timeline. Minimize the project that I imported so that I can have a space to see my timeline. Then I highlight the whole picture and I right click on the picture after highlighting it. Then I go straight to scale to frame size. You can see the effect now. The picture has matched the window. See? Look at the pictures now. I'll play it. Allow me to play the picture. Look at it. Now a picture like this, I'll put it right. So I want to resize the picture. I double click on the window. You can see the arrow. Then I use the arrow to turn it up. Then I went back to my timeline to remove some pictures that are not necessary. I right click on one of it and disappear, and I have to trace where clear is to remove the page. You can see I have cleared the picture. I right click on the empty space between the picture and the timeline and disappear. Ripple delete. I click on the ripple delete to adjust the picture together. I shift it close to the timeline. You can see that. And I go back to file. I clicked on import and I have to find the location where the music that I want is. This is Samsung Drive. This is where I stored the music that I want to use, and I click on it. I have to find the location of my music. I click on the music and I have to select the music that I want to use on the photo, video. Then I go straight to open, and I open it. It gets imported inside the Adobe editing suite. I click on one of the music and it appears on the monitor window at the left hand side. You can see the monitor window here, and I'm dragging on the audio. I'll place it on the timeline under the video and the audio track, and here is it. This is it. Then I want to minimize the music so that I can drag other music inside the timeline. See me dragging it, and I go back and I carried another music. This time I carried it straight because I know the particular music that I want to use. Then I drag it, I kept it again, and this time I want to use only the tune music. That's why I drag it straight where the video stops. Then I expanded the video. I pushed the arrow line, and here you can see on top of there is the exporting ring. You use it to match the export place at the point you want to export. Then I expand again. This time around I drag my exporting line straight and stop on the video. These are the areas I want to export. You can see the line there. Okay, then I go back to the effects. I click on video transition. I scroll down. I go to the particular folder that I want to apply the effects. Now I want to apply on page P. I click on it. I carried each effect back on the pictures. You can see I carried it. I go back to expand. I carried the picture on top of the. I carried the effect on top of the picture at the edges of the picture. I placed the effect. I go back again. I carry it again. I place at the edges of the picture. upload the picture. You can see the way the effect is affecting the pictures. Then I go back to the page view and I close the folder. I open another folder, and this time around I open on slide. These are the effect and slide. I carried the transitions and I place in between the two pictures. I go back to the audio. I clicked on the audio and I went back. There's a nodule at the audio time. I click on the nodule. I shift the timeline and I went back again. I click on the nodule and I drag the end of the nodule down for the music to end well. I went back to the file again. Then I click on export. I click on the media and these appear. I want to export the pictures that I've created. I went to the format and preset. I click on, I don't want to use AVI because it has a lot of weight. I went to MP2. I click on it. Then I went to the preset. I have to change the preset to PAL DV high to decrease the megabyte and the setup of the video to match the video setup. Click on export. After the exporting, you're free to close the Adobe Premiere. Then go back to the folder where you saved the exported work. You open it and search for your picture. Double click on it. Enjoy your photo video. Now if you like this video, help me to subscribe by clicking the red button on your right hand side of this channel so you can get a lot of updates and notification from this channel. Click and ring the bell.